With the summer winding down, it's only fitting we look back at our biggest event of the summer, the 2017 Junior Olympics, coming up next on The Counterattack. Hi everyone, Greg Meskel here. Thanks for joining us on a brand new episode of The Counterattack, brought to you by the Rudy Project and XX2I. And we're going to be talking about the 2017 JOs for the bulk of this episode. We told you leading up to the JOs, we were all about telling stories. And during that week plus of water polo, that's exactly what we did. A whole host of JO stories are coming to youtube.com/USAWP and our Facebook page. We're going to show a couple of them to you this week. First up, the story of Kayla Olinsky, an athlete from Greenwich, Connecticut, who's represented Team USA and represented her club well at the 2017 JOs.
My name is Kayla Olinsky and I play for Greenwich Aquatics.
So Kayla is a really strong girl. I would call her a really strong girl, a fighter. And somehow she manages to keep everything positive, and that's a big quality. I know in a tough situation she'll stay positive and she'll fight through, and she would not give up all the way to the end. So that shows a lot of character.
My dad played in college, captain of the UMass team, and then he just put my brother and I in the pool, and we love the sport. We've been playing for 5 years with Greenwich Aquatics, and it's just awesome at that club.
Me and Kayla have gone through the ODP process together since we both started together at the same year. I've been playing with her for 5 years now, so we're really close, and we've been playing together for a long time.
It's just an awesome sport, going to have fun in the pool, playing with my team. I spent so many years with this team, and they're my second family, if not my first. It's just we know each other so well, and our relationship is so strong that I believe that we play really well as a team.
Last year we went to a tournament and put a 1400 team to play in an 1800 division, and she's one of the team. And like I said, listen, Kayla, I don't remember last time when I had a game and I didn't go confident to the game, and she was like, don't worry, I got this. We're down by 3-4 goals in the last quarter, and then she brought it back up. She made a couple of good passes, and we ended up winning the game. And it's just, I remember the joy that, she put us through.
It was just amazing. I can't describe the experience any other way. The team was so nurturing, the coaches were amazing. I didn't really know anyone going into it, but everyone treated me so well, and it was just so much fun playing with the team, and it was such an honor to represent USA at the Junior Pan American Games. I feel like my name is known in California, coming from the East Coast, and I hope players are excited to play against me as much as I'm excited to play against them.
Oh, she's definitely a leader. She's a good leader. It's not just during the games, it's during the practice, outside the pool. I'm fortunate to have her in our team.
Outside the water, we've also been really close friends. She's just a great player inside and out.
I really want her to succeed, whatever her level is and wherever she wants to go. And if it's the highest level, holding a gold medal in Olympics, that would be amazing.
In the future, if I'm not a coach or going to the Olympics, I hope that I can push my kids into it. If not, just spread water polo everywhere. It's so much fun.
And from Kayla Olinsky, who had a good summer with one USA Pipeline team, we look at another Pipeline squad gearing up for competition, the USA Women's Junior National Team. They'll start play as the defending champs at the FINA Junior World Championships this weekend in Volos, Greece. Here's a look at the roster head coach Coralie Simmons has put together. A lot of names you know from Team USA, some athletes playing with the senior team this past year. They'll start it on September 3rd against Croatia. We'll meet New Zealand and rivals Spain before getting into the crossover round. We'll have updates throughout right here on The Counterattack. Best of luck to Team USA in Greece. And now we're turning back to the 2017 JOs and the story of the Utah Premier Team. They're a club that had to pull together athletes from a couple of states in the Mountain Zone to get their squad ready for the 2017 Junior Olympics, and they're hoping that what they accomplished this year spurs even more growth for next year.
It's unique. Because from Utah, we have to gather teams players from some different states. So our team's pretty unique in the fact we got some players from Utah, Colorado, Vegas, and actually some Canadians as well.
The experience getting to JOs, it was pretty hard at first because we're coming with the Utah team, but we're from Colorado. And so our Colorado team isn't going to bring a team, but then we got invited with Utah. So we went out to Coronado and trained for a little bit, and then we're here now.
We all kind of like matched together. We all formed like a super team because water polo isn't very popular in the mountain zone. There aren't very many teams in Colorado. I think we're down to like 1 or 2 now. And it's just kind of like a struggle that we've always dealt with. But coming to these like Olympic tournaments, it's a lot more fun. It's like a really eye-opener, and it's fun getting experience against harder teams.
Difficulties getting here. I can speak well to that. When you're putting a team together from various places in various states, just making sure everybody makes it here. They have places to stay, and that you have parents here. Everybody can get to games and everything like that.
I'm a lot younger than my teammates. I'm only 15 and it's 16 and under, so it's a great learning experience. Playing with guys who are a little older, it's a lot harder because they're a lot bigger and stronger. And I'm hoping next year when I go to the Junior Olympics that I'll be a lot more well prepared. I'll be ready.
It's been good. I think they're learning. It's a great level of water polo for us to play at. You know, come here and play at a much better level. Obviously, mecca of water polo, so we like it when we come here, and I think they learn a lot. Good experience for them.
It's definitely all about experience, I guess. I think leaving we'll have a lot more knowledge. In the future, I hope to just keep playing, keep grinding, and hopefully I'll get some more fun.
Yeah, you know, it's just been good coming out to California. Going to the beach is always really fun. Getting tan out here, that's really fun. You don't get very tan in Colorado. All the pools are indoors, so it's really fun to play outside. And just like playing against like high-level teams and watching high-level water polo is really fun.
Well, in the future, we're trying to get to the point where we peak into that platinum division. We want to start putting a team that can get up there and compete with everybody else.
So those are just 2 of the stories we told during the 2017 JOs, but more are coming to our Facebook and YouTube pages. Keep an eye out for those over the coming weeks. We're going to visit with the Central Pennsylvania Eagles. We'll also hear from the Navy water polo team, and we'll check in with clubs from around the country, all coming to our Facebook and YouTube pages. Now we turn to our social media send-off, the way we end every episode of The Counterattack, and fitting, this one is all about JOs. If you use the hashtag 2017 JOs, that's what we were looking for in this week's social media send-off, and we start things off first via Twitter. Check out this block from Cassie during the JOs. And from there, Coach Holm enjoying his time at the Junior Olympics, sharing this via his Twitter account. Trident Water Polo, the Trident WP Twitter account, in action at the Junior Olympics. Tons of great action photos throughout this event. The Thunder Polo squad from Texas, well, maybe they didn't get a medal, but they still enjoyed their time at the world's largest water polo tournament, this via the Thunder Polo Twitter account. Now to Instagram, these guys did get a medal at the JOs. They are loving it. Steve Chang sharing this photo of American River Water Polo. They are fired up after winning a game during JOs in a shootout. JOs can be a grind, there's no doubt about it. Multiple games and multiple days. Sometimes you have to relax. SoCal has the right idea via Instagram. It's not all about competition. You get a chance to visit a different area, maybe see some sights, some sounds. How about a trip to Disneyland? And if you're going to come to JOs, at some point you've got to run into Shieldy. All that water polo, you are bound to get hungry. Check out this guy crushing a ton of food at the Habit. And last but not least, if you show up to JOs, we know you love water polo. Even your license plate may suggest it. At first, I thought maybe this was a water polo person who also drives for Uber. I don't think so. They're just an Uber lover of water sports. Good stuff there. And that's the best of what we saw during the JOs on social media. Thanks so much for getting involved. Don't forget, in general, use the hashtag counterattack. We'll feature your stuff right here on the show. That'll do it for this week's episode. Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks so much for taking part in the 2017 Junior Olympics. And don't forget, when you're on the counterattack, look weak side.